I think it's fucked. I think it's stupid. I think there's no way that can be justified. If there's no budget for the security team, yet you implement this, because the actual device itself would probably be about $800, but it's the patent, that word, the software that's associated with the GPS tracking, the microphone and stuff like that, that they charge an arm and a leg, like $5,000 a year, or less or more. That's what costs the most. But then you say that there's no budget for the thing. But it's like, well, how do you justify the security team to be at the hospital considering we literally have no emergencies? Like stupid emergencies, like what would be a code black? Like a poor old gentleman with dementia, you know, like just walks out of his room and he's like wandering. I'll give an example. Gentleman walks around, like a code black is called on this gentleman, is like 88 years old, 89 years old from what I can remember. This has happened years ago. But years ago, so people don't say that, oh, this is privacy and that was actually my granddad. Probably not. So years ago, right? Proper years ago. 88-year-old man was wandering around the corridors of the ward, and they said, oh, code black. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's like the third code black with this guy. That's fine. It's don't call a code black when you don't need to call a code black. This is how we handle the situation every fucking time we were called. We were called. Dan, did you want to go up there yourself? Yeah, no worries, bro. Rock up there. He's walking around and he's going into rooms. Why? All he wanted to do was talk to his wife, but his wife was dead for 14 years or something like that. That's dementia, bro. Like, it's so sad. And so he just wanted. So every time, what I did is I grabbed the pen, because I gave him a pen at the start. So I grabbed the pen from in his room. I got my notepad, biggest tool for security. Got the notepad. Here's a piece of paper. Ripped a sheet. Here's a piece of paper. Here's a pen. Do you want to write a letter to your wife? Oh yeah, as long as she gets it. Fine. Gets him back into bed, and that's how we sorted the situation. The nurses have seen this like 40 fucking times. Anyway. They're the kind of emergencies that we get. It's for your safety. Well, I said to them, I said to the people that were telling me about it, and I said, it's not tracked live. It's tracked, like it's recorded, like the YouTube video. Like I'm not on Twitch, I'm on YouTube. So with YouTube, it's recorded, so I can say the N-word 40 times. You know, you'd never know because I just cut it all out, right? And the same with the GPS as well. It's recorded. It's not for my safety, because let's say I rock up to an emergency. It's an actual emergency. Like, oh my god, finally, right? You rock up to an emergency and I'm getting stabbed. Tick. So I'm getting stabbed. I'm GPS tracked. The microphone is on. The camera is secretly recording as well. So I'm getting stabbed. It's only one guard on for the whole entire night and day shift and morning shift. There's only one guard on. There's no one there as a backup. But at least when I'm dead, they'll know where I died, because the GPS tracking will tell them that. Not the fact that there's a massive pool of blood and my lung is there as well. Not that, just the fact that the and it's good because the microphone really helps in understanding how fucking deep the knife went in there. It makes no sense. Like, it's for your safety. It's not for my safety. Why can't management, bro, just admit what it is? Bro, we want to track you because we want to make sure 100% that you're doing the job. But there's no job. There's locking up at the start and unlocking in the morning. From that bit there, take that shit out. For all that shit, there's nothing. You just walk around the hospital, nothing. You can't check the wards. Everyone's asleep, man. Like, that's the lift, and then everybody wakes up. So you just, I don't know, I respect other people's sleep. Why the fuck would you do that? But anyway, walk around the hospital, lock, unlock, talk to some motherfuckers, and that's about it, man. Like, why do people need to be tracked? And then listened to as well. Like, how fucking Kim Jong-un is that shit? Like, what if you want to bag out the company between yourself and the work colleague? Nobody else is around because it's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. No one else is around. So you want to talk shit about the company that you work for, or how fucked the job is now, and how good it was back in the day. And it's like, well, you said this. Well, fuck you what I said, man. Like, who the fuck are you to What the fuck, man? Like, I gotta watch what I say, where I walk, how I walk, what times. What the fuck, man? Like, dude, the job is done. I don't give a fuck. Like, you could apply this mentality literally anywhere. What is it? Belltower Times did an article recently about some lawyer. Like, there's just no work apparently for lawyers here in Perth. Like, you do your 6-year degree and then you have to work as an intern for like a year or two, from what I understood from the comments, for free basically if you want to get anywhere. Or if not, you're working like 60 hours a week for free also, or for like minimum wage, like 40 grand a year. But you have to bill the client every 6 minutes. I personally know I got 300 grand. 300 grand he had to pay lawyers to help him out win a case between him and his ex-missus, right? Because his ex-missus was actually a family lawyer. So it didn't cost her a cent, but it cost him 300 grand. That's a kind of an understandable, like, where the fuck were you in this 6 minutes? That's basically fine. But you can lie, you know, like traveling from, let's say the office is in 30 kilometers away. Well, traffic hit, so it took me another 18 minutes. So every 6 minutes, whatever, 60 minutes divided by 10, and for $50, right? So every 6 minutes, right? So $150 as he was stuck in traffic. Okay, that's justifiable. But they're part-time wages, so every person... Where's my chair squeaking? Every person's on like 35 grand a year, 40 grand a year. A year! 52 weeks, man. 365 days, man. And you claim it back on insurance. Why the insurance? On tax, as a tax write-off. What the fuck do you need to know where everybody is at all times? Was the job done from this time to this time? No? Smash him. Why do you need to know, like, oh, you took a dump for fucking this long? Bro, it's on 9gag as well. Everyone's like, yeah, my legs went numb because I was on 9gag while I was taking a dump. I don't know, you want the job done properly, you either do it yourself, right? Or these are the objectives of every shift. You lock up the blah, you unlock the blah. Yeah, you don't do this, you're getting your ass handed to you. What you do in the meantime, just answer the fucking phone. If there's something going on, Dan, we need you at the blah blah because the blah blah is happening. Yep, no worries, I'll come there. If somebody calls you and is like, nah, I'm not going. Done, right? What the fuck? Like, what do you mean you said no to that job? Oh, I couldn't be fucked doing it. Bye. But one person not doing that job is just he didn't want to be there anymore and he's looking for other work. And he's not appreciating that he's constantly making money while he's looking for work on Seek on his mobile phone. So you fire him, but not everybody else gets smashed for it, man. I don't know, man. I don't think, even if as a business, like if I was a business owner, I don't think I could possibly do that to my staff. They'd have no confidence in you as a leader. But as a boss, you know, like a boss is like, yeah, go do that. A leader's like, all right, together we come together, we do the thing. I don't know, man. That's really, really fucked, man. I think it's genuinely fucked, and I don't think it's the way to keep staff. I just don't believe that constant monitoring of your staff is the way to go. If you don't trust your staff, do the job yourself. But don't lie. Just be honest, man. I need to track you because you know what, that one guy fell asleep. It's a 12-hour shift, and some people like myself get called in. Like I got called up at 11:50 this morning, and I went to bed at 12:20, and I woke up at 10:10. And so now I have to stay awake. Like I can't fall asleep, man. I had breakfast, I had coffee, and then he called me. Basically halfway, like more than 3/4 of the way of my coffee, he called me. Can you come for a shift? What do you want me to fall asleep? Like I can't fall asleep now. So then I'll work all the way to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I can't help it, man. The body is just like, dude, it's time for you to go to bed. Why the fuck are you up at 3 o'clock in the morning? Because I'm working, bitch. Well, okay. And then I've ended up doing this, man. I was at my other job. And I looked at the time, and I was sitting on a tube chair. That one. And I was just on my phone, and I was like, oh, fuck, man. 45 minutes and I get to go home, you know? Did it? No. An hour and 45 minutes. It was like 5:15 in the morning. I had slept semi-okay the day before, but I live across from a park, and some council workers were doing some shit there. That's fine. and they woke me up, and it was an alert wake up. Like, what the fuck? Oh, fuck, it was nothing. And then I tried to fall back asleep. I must have dozed off for like 5 minutes, but that was about it. So I was like, fuck this, I'll get up. And in the tube chair, I was on the phone, like just being a normal human being. I put the phone on there, even though it wasn't balanced properly, and I don't remember the rest. All I remember was getting a phone call on my work phone going, hey, the front doors haven't been unlocked. My phone had fallen off because the tube chair doesn't have much, like, you know, to put your phone. So it just goes like that. So you kind of like, pivots. And it just fell on. I was like, where the fuck's my phone? So I picked up my phone. I'm like, fuck me. I had drool all down. I'm gone. It wasn't like, I can't wait to sleep on shift. I'm like, fucking you paying me to. I didn't even notice I fell asleep. You can imagine, man, that mistake. I didn't do it on purpose. Like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna fuck this company over. Fuck, man. I've made so much money from this company. I don't fuck this company over. And just drool, man, just down my fucking all of it, man. Like, and it goes white, and I'm like, fuck, I'm making it worse, you know. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't believe that monitoring people to that degree is the way to conduct business in an appropriate manner. You want to keep staff, man. You don't want to get rid of them. The majority of them will realize that, fuck, I'm actually making quite a bit of money, and I'd rather get, like, a lot of security guards have either come from the casino or working as a bouncer. I did. And it's like, you work 5 hours as a bouncer and you make $150. You work 12 hours at this place as a casual and you're on $585 before tax. Trust me, I'll do the job that you want me to do. I don't need to be tracked. Every time I take a shit, like, I heard the plop for 6 minutes and you were out of the toilet by 13. What happened to the 7 minutes? Are you destroying my company? I don't need that, man. I'll do the job. For that amount of money, I'll do the job. I'll do the job with a career one, man. I'll bring the fucking coffee like that, man. Anyway. Yeah, so there's the rant. I prefer to do these rants because it gets this shit off my chest. Like, I was thinking about it the other day. I was thinking about it today, and I was like, well, I want to play games, but I also want to record for YouTube. And yeah, I have more fun ranting more than actually, like, yeah, because you saw that, man. I couldn't fucking play. Anyway, and I've actually noticed, and I'm picking up on it, and I have to fucking calm down. But I have to say thank you for watching. Holy shit, man, because I kind of like, whatever. Oh, fuck. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I will say thank you for watching. If you did watch all the way through, I genuinely do appreciate it. If you skipped a few bits, man, let me know in the comment section, man. If there are parts that were boring or I could have done something better, tell me. Like, I don't care. I do care. I care that you comment. But teach me, man. If I've done something wrong or my editing is not on point or I could have fucking taken this out, or let me know, man, because not that I want to be in the next PewDiePie on 70 million subscribers. I don't really care for that, man, but I do care because eventually when I do get to about 100, 150 videos, I'll invest in advertising for the channel, you know, and I'll invest in actually getting out there and promoting myself a bit more than just having, like, and promoting my 30 videos. And so, yeah, I want to get good, like, to 100 videos, you know, and then be as good as I can possibly be, like learn more about Sony Vegas or Premiere Pro or screen recorders and stuff like that, and how I can present myself. And anyway, so thank you for watching, man. I genuinely appreciate it, as always, literally as always. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would appreciate that. I even got the link. Where am I? Sorry, if you use like that. Oh, just click the subscribe button. I think, did I do that? Anyway, click subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, man, and I genuinely appreciate it. If you want to hit the bell button, hit the bell button. If not, you get a little notification on your left hand side if I've done new uploads. So just click on my stuff and just watch my video if you think I'm not clickbait. Yeah, apart from that, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day. Me like you long time. See y'all.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.